Hey everyone! Welcome back to Time for Gardening. Spring has officially sprung, but if you're living in a spot where water is precious and the sun is intense, you know that keeping a lush garden can be a challenge. What if I told you that you could have a stunning, high-vibrant backyard without the high water bill? Today, we are diving into 20 incredible small Mediterranean garden makeovers specifically designed for drought tolerance and explosive spring color. Whether you have a tiny balcony in the city or a sun-baked patio in the Southwest, these ideas are going to transform your space into a private oasis. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end because idea number 20 is a DIY game changer that anyone can do on a budget. Let's get growing. Imagine walking into a small courtyard where the searing heat of the sun is visually cooled by deep, Majorelle blue glazed pots. These vibrant vessels hold the silver-green whispers of ancient olive trees and the structural beauty of lavender, creating a high-contrast focal point that feels both luxurious and grounded. The warm, earthy tones of a terracotta wall behind them serve as the perfect canvas, making the blue hues pop with an intensity that mimics the Mediterranean sky. This striking color combination does more than just please the eye. It's a masterclass in resilient gardening. By using silver-leafed plants, you are choosing species that have evolved to reflect sunlight and conserve moisture, making them perfect for those long, dry California or Arizona summers. This setup allows you to enjoy a high-end, designer look without the constant worry of a high water bill, proving that bold style and sustainability can live in perfect harmony. For those looking to replace a thirsty lawn with something far more captivating, a neon succulent tapestry offers a living carpet that thrives on neglect. By meticulously arranging deep purple aeonium, neon yellow sedum, and fiery orange aloe, you create a geometric masterpiece that feels like a piece of modern art right under your feet. The varied heights and fleshy textures provide a tactile experience that changes subtly as the plants reach toward the spring sun. The beauty of this tapestry lies in its incredible efficiency. These plants store water in their leaves, allowing them to remain plump and vibrant even during a heat wave. As these succulents grow and fill in the gaps, they naturally suppress weeds and reduce soil evaporation, making it an ideal low-maintenance solution for small urban lots. It's a smart way to maximize color and minimize effort, while keeping your garden's footprint eco-friendly. When floor space is at a premium, look upward to create a lush, Mediterranean-inspired, vertical vineyard. By installing a sturdy trellis against a white stucco wall, you can guide the explosive growth of shocking pink bougainvillea to create a wall of living color. This vertical approach adds a sense of height and grandeur to even the tiniest balcony or patio, transforming a flat surface into a cascading waterfall of floral bracts and deep green foliage. This climbing strategy is particularly effective for providing natural shade and privacy from neighbors without the need for bulky fences. While bougainvillea is the star for its drought hardiness, interspersing it with climbing roses adds a layer of classic romance and varied fragrance. As the spring breeze moves through the vines, it helps cool the surrounding air, creating a private sanctuary that feels miles away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Drawing inspiration from classic European estates, the Checkerboard herb courtyard reimagines the patio as a functional, fragrant workspace. By alternating square stone pavers with low-growing aromatic creeping thyme, a perfect nod to your channel name, you create a soft, permeable floor that invites exploration. Every step taken on these herbs releases a subtle, earthy perfume, turning a simple walk across the garden into a therapeutic sensory experience. Beyond the scent, this design is a brilliant way to handle drainage and heat retention in a small space. The stones absorb the sun's warmth during the day, which the hardy thyme thrives on, while the gaps between the pavers allow rainwater to soak directly into the ground rather than running off into the street. It's a sophisticated, sustainable alternative to a solid concrete slab that keeps your garden looking lush and feeling cool all season long. Transform a dull corner or a set of back stairs into a vibrant Spanish step showcase, using a collection of mismatched, hand-painted ceramic pots. By layering various sizes of these colorful vessels on a tiered wooden stand, you create a vertical parade of blooms featuring sun-loving geraniums and cheerful zinnias. This arrangement allows you to control the soil quality and moisture levels for each plant individually, which is a major advantage for gardeners in regions with poor native soil. This tiered approach not only saves space but also makes your gardening tasks much more ergonomic, as the plants are brought closer to eye level for pruning and admiring. The pops of red and yellow against the intricate patterns of the pots reflect the festive spirit of a Spanish plaza, bringing a sense of vacation vibes to your morning coffee spot. It is a flexible mobile garden solution that can be rearranged as the spring sun shifts across your patio. Nothing says Mediterranean spring quite like the bright, glossy leaves and sunny fruit of a Meyer lemon tree. In the lemon zest nook, a dwarf citrus tree serves as the crown jewel of the garden, anchored in a large deep blue glazed pot that provides a stunning visual contrast to the yellow fruit. To complete the look, a ring of deep purple salvia is planted at the base, creating a complementary color scheme that is as pleasing to look at as it is functional for the kitchen. This setup is particularly effective for small American backyards because it combines edible gardening with ornamental beauty. The salvia does double duty, acting as a living mulch to keep the lemon tree's roots cool, while its nectar-rich flowers attract vital pollinators like bees and hummingbirds. By grouping these plants together, you create a mini ecosystem that thrives on minimal water once established, rewarding you with fragrant blossoms and fresh fruit for months to come. Introduce a touch of exotic elegance with a Moroccan-inspired mosaic feature that acts as the artistic heart of your small garden. Whether it's a small tiled wall fountain or a decorative pedestal, the intricate patterns of blues, oranges, and greens reflect the light beautifully and add a sense of history to the space. Surrounding this feature with architectural plants like the agave or the desert rose enhances the dry tropical aesthetic, making the garden feel like a hidden oasis in the middle of the desert. The brilliance of a mosaic feature is that it provides visual movement and interest without the high water consumption of a traditional lawn or large fountain. In areas where water restrictions are tight, a non-functional mosaic fountain still provides that cooling, watery aesthetic through its color palette. It's a clever way to maintain a high-design Mediterranean feel that respects the local climate while offering a stunning backdrop for your spring garden photos. Capture the magic of a Mediterranean evening with the Sunset Palette Bed, a planting scheme that strictly utilizes the warm end of the color spectrum. By massing together fiery orange California poppies, golden lantana, and deep red sage, you create a garden border that appears to glow, even on overcast days. These colors naturally harmonize with the golden hour light, making your garden the perfect place for a sunset wind down after a long day. These specific plants are the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it choices for a drought-tolerant makeover. California poppies are famously resilient, often reseeding themselves for next year, while lantana provides a dense, colorful ground cover that shrugs off the heat. By choosing plants that share the same watering needs and sun requirements, you simplify your maintenance routine, leaving you more time to simply sit back and enjoy the fiery display of spring color. For those with uneven terrain or a love for the rugged landscapes of the Greek islands, the Rustic Rockery is a perfect solution. By nestling large limestone boulders into the earth and filling the crevices with rock rose, cistus, and rosemary, you mimic the natural beauty of a windswept hillside. The rocks provide a stable thermal mass that protects the plant's roots from extreme temperature swings, while the silver and green foliage provides a timeless, wild elegance. The transition from a messy slope to a structured rockery is one of the most satisfying makeovers for a small garden. These plants are exceptionally deep-rooted, and once established, they can survive on almost no supplemental water, making them true drought warriors. As the rosemary spills over the stones, it softens the hard edges of the landscape and fills the air with a clean Mediterranean scent that makes the whole space feel refreshed and revitalized. You don't need a backyard to have a garden. Sometimes all you need is a window. The Tuscan window box glow-up brings Mediterranean charm to your home's exterior with oversized rustic wooden boxes spilling over with silver dichandra, silver falls, and neon purple petunias. The silver foliage acts as a shimmering curtain that reflects the spring sun, while the petunias provide a punch of saturated color that can be seen from the street. This miniature garden is an excellent way to boost curb appeal while experimenting with drought-tolerant annuals. The dichandra is remarkably tough and handles the reflected heat from house walls better than most trailing plants. By choosing a window box with a built-in reservoir, you can ensure these sun lovers stay hydrated with minimal effort, proving that even the smallest Mediterranean accent can make a massive impact on your home's overall aesthetic. If your style leans more modern, the Minimalist Med offers a clean, sophisticated take on drought-tolerant design. This look is achieved through a base of pure white gravel, which acts as a bright, reflective floor that makes the space feel twice as large. A single dramatic yucca or agave serves as the sculptural centerpiece, held within a minimalist black steel frame that provides a sharp, contemporary edge against the organic plant forms. The beauty of this design lies in its extreme water efficiency and the zero-waste approach to gardening. The white gravel acts as a permanent mulch, preventing moisture loss from the soil and eliminating the need for mowing or weeding. It's a high-impact, low-maintenance choice for the busy professional who wants a beautiful outdoor retreat that feels like a chic, high-end gallery rather than a demanding chore. Create a cozy destination in your backyard with an aromatic Firepit Cove, designed for spring evenings under the stars. By surrounding a simple gravel fire pit area with dense clumps of lavender and Santolina, you create a scent circle that is activated by the heat of the fire or a gentle breeze. The silver foliage of these plants looks ethereal in the moonlight, while their compact, mounded shapes provide a natural, soft boundary for your seating area. This design transitions your garden from a daytime workspace to an evening sanctuary. These aromatic herbs are naturally pest repellent, helping to keep mosquitoes away while you enjoy the fire. Because both lavender and Santolina thrive in the well-draining environment of a gravel pit, they are the perfect companions for this low-water setup, ensuring your cove remains lush and fragrant even through the driest months of the year. In a small garden, a dry riverbed is a clever way to add visual depth and manage rainwater runoff without a single drop of real water. By using smooth river stones of varying sizes to create a meandering path through your planting beds, you simulate the look of a Mediterranean stream. Lined with blue fescue grass and bright pink ice plants, the riverbed provides a cool, flowing aesthetic that guides the eye through the garden and makes the landscape feel more dynamic. This feature is particularly useful for American homeowners who deal with occasional heavy spring rains, as the stones help slow down water and allow it to percolate into the soil naturally. The ice plants provide a spectacular burst of neon color that thrives in the rocky, well-drained soil along the banks. It's a perfect example of xeriscaping that feels organic and lush, providing a peaceful, water-wise focal point that requires virtually no maintenance once the stones are set. For a touch of whimsy and relaxed elegance, the Boho-Chic Pergola turns a small wooden structure into a shaded paradise. By draping the beams with drought-tolerant wisteria or Lady Banks roses, you create a living roof that offers respite from the spring sun. Hanging string of pearls, succulents, and vibrant Moroccan lanterns from the rafters adds a layer of bohemian charm, making this the ultimate spot for an afternoon siesta or an intimate dinner. This design masterfully blends structural elements with softscaping to create a room-like feel outdoors. The climbing plants provide a vertical garden element that keeps the footprint small, while the hanging succulents add a unique, dripping texture that catches the light. It's a versatile space that can be customized with colorful outdoor rugs and pillows, allowing you to bring Mediterranean comfort and style to your own backyard. A Mediterranean garden shouldn't just be beautiful for humans. It should be a feast for local wildlife, too. The Pollinator's Bistro focuses on a dense planting of Russian sage, bee balm, and echinacea, creating a high-energy hub for bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. The airy lavender-colored spikes of the sage mingle with the architectural heads of the coneflowers, creating a meadow-like feel that is humming with life throughout the spring. Choosing these specific plants is a win-win for the eco-conscious gardener. They are incredibly drought-tolerant once established and are famously resistant to most pests. By providing a reliable source of nectar in a water-wise setting, you are helping support the local ecosystem while enjoying a garden that is constantly in motion. The bright colors and tall, swaying stems add a sense of wild, natural beauty that contrasts perfectly with the clean lines of a small patio. Every garden needs a story, and the antique urn focal point provides an instant sense of history and spilled beauty. By placing a weathered, Greek-style terracotta urn on its side and planting golden sedum, so it appears to be flowing out of the mouth, you create a liquid garden effect. This clever use of succulents mimics the appearance of sun-gold water pouring onto the gravel below, creating a conversation piece that anchors the entire garden design. This spilled pot technique is a fantastic way to utilize old or slightly cracked containers that might otherwise be discarded. The sedum is a tough-as-nails ground cover that thrives in the tight, well-drained environment of the urn and requires very little water to maintain its bright yellow-green glow. It's a low-cost, high-impact DIY project that adds a touch of classical Mediterranean romance to even the most modern small garden. Who says a vegetable garden has to be hidden in the back? The Mediterranean kitchen garden uses beautiful weathered-wood raised beds to put your food front and center. By mixing the architectural silver-green leaves of globe artichokes with the bright pest-repelling orange of marigolds, you create a kitchen garden that looks as good as it tastes. This potager style emphasizes that utility and beauty are one and the same in Mediterranean culture. Raised beds are an ideal solution for small urban spaces because they allow you to control the soil quality and provide perfect drainage, something Mediterranean herbs like oregano and thyme crave. The artichokes act as a stunning focal point, while the marigolds add a pop of spring color that keeps your crops healthy. It's a sustainable, edible landscape that rewards you with fresh ingredients for your spring salads, while keeping water usage focused and efficient. Elevate a simple garden walkway into a work of art with Azure path accents. By lining your path with white flowering oleander and using crushed blue glass mulch or vibrant blue pebbles as a border, you create a shimmering river that guides guests through your space. The blue accents catch the light like sunlight on the Mediterranean Sea, providing a cool, watery contrast to the heat-loving plants along the edges. This technique is a brilliant way to introduce color into areas where nothing will grow, such as narrow strips between a path and a fence. The blue glass or pebbles are a permanent, water-free way to maintain color year-round, while the oleander provides a tough, drought-resistant screen that produces beautiful blooms with very little care. It's a modern, creative approach to xeriscaping that feels luxurious and intentional, making every walk to the mailbox feel like a seaside stroll. In a small garden, the walls are just as important as the floor, and the shadow play wall uses them to create dramatic, changing art. By painting a garden wall a crisp, bright white and planting architectural Spanish dagger, yucca, in front of it, you turn the plant into a silhouette artist. As the spring sun moves across the sky, the sharp, spiky leaves cast long, dramatic shadows against the white backdrop, creating a living wallpaper that evolves throughout the day. This design emphasizes the architectural quality of Mediterranean plants, focusing on form and shadow rather than just flower color. The yucca is a legendary drought survivor, capable of thriving in the hottest spots with almost no attention. This setup is perfect for narrow side yards or dead zones, where you want a high-impact look that doesn't require a lot of space or water. It's minimalist gardening at its most theatrical and effective. Embrace the charm of shabby chic with an upcycled Mediterranean display that proves you don't need a big budget to have a beautiful garden. By salvaging vintage wooden crates and painting them in bright citrus tones, lime, lemon, and orange, you can create a stacked vertical succulent display, filled with hen and chicks, semper vivum. These crates provide a rustic, colorful home for some of the world's most resilient plants, turning trash into a Mediterranean treasure. This approach is perfect for the DIY-focused gardener who wants to add a personal touch to their outdoor space. The crates can be easily moved to follow the sun or rearranged to keep the garden looking fresh for every video. Succulents thrive in the small, contained spaces of the crates, and because they require so little water, this upcycled garden is as eco-friendly as it is stylish. It's a playful, colorful way to end your garden tour and inspire your viewers to get creative with what they already have. And there you have it, 20 ways to bring that effortless Mediterranean charm to your own home. The key takeaway today is that you don't need a lot of space or a lot of water to create something truly spectacular. By choosing the right drought-tolerant plants like lavender, succulents, and bougainvillea, and mixing them with bold colors and textures, you can have a garden that is as sustainable as it is beautiful. If any of these ideas spark some inspiration for your spring makeover, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. If you haven't joined our community yet, click subscribe so you never miss a timely gardening tip. And I want to hear from you. Which of these 20 styles was your favorite? Drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.